What's going on, guys? I'm RiverFox. Welcome back to the channel. Now, with the version 1.5 update to Genshin Impact, we did get a load of new bosses, and one of those new bosses is the brand new Cryo Hypostasis. Now, this boss you can locate down just south of Wymrest Valley in Dragonspine, and you'll find a clearing there with the new Hypostasis in. Now, initially you may think that this boss is quite a scary looking boss and it's got loads of different moves on there, but it's only because it's a new boss and you haven't seen it before. They are pretty easy to complete. Now, it's gonna have a few different stages to it, same as any other hypostasis, so hopefully I'll be able to help you out now and show you the best ways to complete this boss. Now, first things first, being a cryo character, you are going to need some electro and pyro characters in order to complete this boss easily. If you do have any really good geo characters, they can also cause some pretty good damage to this boss as well, so make sure you are using those. Now, if you do have a bow user, it is advisable to have one in your loadout, because there is going to be a stage later on that you will need some charged attacks. But if you don't have any leveled up, then you can use any of your other characters. They will do pretty much essentially the same thing. But first things first, when you do go to initiate this boss, it is going to have 3 different attacks for you before it goes on to a final stage. Now, with this first attack, you may have seen something very similar with the other hypostasis, where it's going to form a ring and send a load of projectiles directly towards you. Now, the difference in this case is it will send all of the projectiles in one fell swoop. But the best way to avoid this is, if you've got a shield, get that shield on beforehand just to help you out. But if you head directly towards the hypostasis through the actual projectiles, then it will save you taking massive damage, because they can pretty much take you out in one fell swoop if they hit you. Once it has finished, it's going to drop down to the floor and enable you to attack and deal some damage. Try and get in as much damage as you can, because you are limited on the time that you have between each wave. Now, the next wave that you have is essentially a spinning disc of ice, which is going to head straight towards you in a charging attack. Now, it's going to do this anything from 2 to 3 times. I have found that if you are towards the edge of the map and the spinning disc hits, say, the mountain on the side, then it tends to stop at the second attack, but otherwise it will do 3 attacks. But quite easy, as it's heading towards you, just quickly dash just to the side of it, and that's going to miss that spinning attack, and then it's going to quickly turn back around and head back towards you. Just keep dodging it until it finishes, and then it will drop back down to the ground and you'll be able to cause some more attack damage to it. Now, the third attack wave is essentially a bombardment of crystals that are going to drop from the sky, and it may look quite frightening, but the best way for this, don't run, there's no need to run. You can just quickly dodge and weave in and out, side to side, and you'll be able to miss all of those projectiles that come down. Now, with this attack, unfortunately, when she does finish, you don't get any opportunity really to go in and attack her, so you've got to wait until she gets onto the next wave. And she's just going to repeat those 3 attacks until such times as you get her health all the way down. Now, there is actually a 4th wave of attack that she will have, where she basically becomes a cube wall and she will clap herself together around you, causing massive damage. Best way to avoid that is just to not be too close to her when she does it. Now, once she has got a tiny bit of health left, then she's going to go into the 4th stage of attack, and this is where she will form a shield around her. And to break this shield, you are going to need to attack the big boulders that will fall down at various points around the outside of the map. Now, you will need to have a charged attack in order to send these boulders back to her, and break that shield. So if you've got that bow user, then you can use her to do the charged attacks on it. If not, then just do a charged attack with any of your other characters and we'll do the same thing. Now once you have broken that shield and she does drop down, you can get over there if you're quick enough and try and get some more damage in and try and finish her off. And that should be the end of it. If, like me, you don't quite get over there in time and you don't get that finished, then she's going to regain about half health and we're going to repeat through the same process again. So it is going to be a lot easier if you are in co-op mode. But if you are in solo, yes, it may take you a little bit more time. She may regain some health, but just repeat those same processes as you did before and it should be easy enough. Do make sure that you do keep checking out for your heat, because if you do get too cold in Dragonspine, then of course you're going to start taking damage. There are plenty of heat pillars around the outside of the map, so you can quite easily, in between the different charge attacks that she does, you can just run over quickly to one of those pillars, regain your warmth and stop yourself from freezing. And that should pretty much do your cryo hypostasis. So I hope you do find this useful. If you do, don't forget to hit that like, smash subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I'm always uploading content on Genshin Impact, so you'll always get notified when they come out. But until the next one, don't forget you can check out these videos up here. They will give you some more information on some new update that we've had as well. But until the next one, hope you have a fantastic day. Stay safe, my friends.
Stabilize.